It's good to see you all after 2 years. Finally, we are here again.
We see a switch toward more humanized growth. Understand more the thinking in other parts of the world.
There are a lot of changes all the time in the environment, and you just have to accept that those changes are there.
This is my first networking event in the Netherlands for a couple of years now, so super exciting.
I'm absolutely certain I'm going to walk out here feeling energized with new ideas.
New growth from disruption to transformation.
Today we're going to discuss all about growth and how disruption in the current climate is changing the way we have to think and rethink our role as financials.
It has become clear that geopolitics has become deeply intertwined with business everywhere. Every 80 years you see a shift in hegemonic power. The nation that is the most powerful in the world shifts about 80 years.
Whatever is going on right now will definitely bring us new ventures and new markets. So this disruption is for us acceleration to that growth that we're inspiring.
Always try to focus on the long-term challenges, also because on the short term, you can't really control your environment.
It's much more about being crystal clear on the long-term vision and relate your short-term actions and results to that long-term vision.
What I'm looking forward for the discussion today is actually what actually concrete way forward from this forum. Because without concrete way forward, it will be another discussions without actions.
It's all about people and leadership.
We're with chief financial officers, which I think should be chief value officers, because it's about creating future value.
We're so smart with numbers that we forget to translate it. How do we get people along the journey?
It's all about finding other people in the organization with a different perspective to get challenged and then make your decision.
The humanized growth is the umbrella. It all starts with asking yourself, why does my company exist? What is it value it brings to people? Starting with your own people, your colleagues, the people you serve, your consumers and customers, communities in which you operate, and ultimately the people behind your shareholders.
I spend like a day a week on finance.
A day a week.
Yeah.
And the other 4 days it's managing people.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
ESG are the new financials. They're just going to be an extension of your P&L.
Very interesting topic was about ESG, whether to take an active role in that as a company or take it as legislation or ruling coming to you.
We're in it together and we have to help each other to get over the line where we need to be in terms of a green and sustainable future.
Get to the core essence of ESG and own it like a business plan.
My takeaway is try to look at the long term and not only focus on the short term. So balance the two, but make it a long-term game.
The change of the CFO in the future. Not focusing on the financials, focusing on ESG, the sustainable development goals, and further on, focusing on talent development. So that I think that would be wonderful.
If you really stand for your team and give them the power, empower them and know that they are in the lead and also can help innovate their own company, then the revenue will follow for sure.
Making this personal to me, making it personal to each of the employees as we navigate the uncertainty and as we look for new pockets of growth.